Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. On this episode, we visited Black River in St. Elizabeth, Jamaica. Our journey to Black River began at the border of Manchester and St. Elizabeth, cascading from an elevation of over 2,000 feet above sea level to actual sea level in some areas. We passed through the historic Bamboo Avenue in the Holland area of St. Elizabeth Parish. Bamboo Avenue is a 2.5 mile stretch of road between Lacovia and Middle Quarters, which is lined with giant bamboo plants which tower above the road and cross in the middle to form a shady tunnel. The avenue was established in the 17th century by the owners of the Holland estate to provide shade for travelers and to protect the road from erosion. The historic town of Black River was established sometime before 1671 and was designated as the capital of the parish of St. Elizabeth in 1773. The town is situated at the mouth of a river, which is also called the Black River, and in due time it became the main commercial area of the parish. Black River was once a prosperous shipping port for logwood and sugar. In the early days, Europeans used logwood to make dye, and later, sugar was a primary export for most Caribbean countries. The decline of the sugar industry, however, and the cessation of logwood dealt a heavy blow to the economy of the town. Did you know that Black River was actually the first town in Jamaica to be lighted by electricity? Yes, Black River was indeed the first town to be lighted by electricity in 1893. Electricity was generated and sold by two local merchants, the Leyden brothers, and by 1903, there were already motor cars being driven on the streets of the town. Less than 10 years after the invention of the telephone, Black River had several homes with the instrument. The predominant architectural styles in the town are Georgian and Victorian, which reflects two distinct periods in the island's history. The buildings constructed before 1900 were made mainly of brick and wood. The wooden buildings have been sand dashed, which is a preservation technique developed in the 18th century to protect the wood from decay. The parish church of St. John the Evangelist is a yellow brick building of uncertain age. The present church building was built around 1837, but there was an older church which seemed to have built in the shape of a cross. The parish church is a beautiful building with its aged brick walls, towers, mahogany columns, and furniture. The Waterloo House stands on High Street. It is the oldest facility of its kind to be found in the town. The Shakespeare family, said to be relatives of the famous Elizabethan playwright William Shakespeare, originally owned it. It was then purchased by John Leyden, an Englishman who, along with his brothers, brought the first car to Jamaica. Waterloo was the first home to be lit by electricity, and the house was named after the Battle of Waterloo. Let's talk about the Black River Safari. The Black River Safari is a popular ecotourism attraction located here in Jamaica. It is known for its scenic boat tours along the Black River, which is one of the longest rivers. The main attraction of the Black River Safari is its guided boat tours. Visitors can explore the natural beauty of the river while cruising in specially designed boats. These tours typically last for about an hour to an hour and a half. The Black River is famous for its population of American crocodiles. In the early days of Black River history, the river had to be crossed by a float, which would ferry pedestrians, animals, and produce across the water. Eventually, an extension bridge with a wooden floor was built, followed by the present bridge, which was opened in 1940. And that's it for this week's episode. Thank you for watching. Bye.